How'd you find me?
I'd rather not say.
People usually don't talk about what they're ashamed of, but it doesn't matter. Are you sure you don't want something to drink?
I'm sure.
You don't drink during work hours?
I'm not working.
Well, I'm sure it's no picnic taking care of this inheritance business.
They're my father's things. I have to sift through everything.
Yeah. Yeah, when my sister died, I also had to sort through her belongings. What a heap of papers I found. I didn't have a clue about her bank accounts, stocks, real estate. For 50 years, I'd been living with a millionaire. I didn't even know it. Absurd. I mean, if someone's a millionaire and doesn't show off, what's the point? Am I right? But Carmen didn't say. She didn't see it that way. She didn't think that way. No. She was a sensible aunt, and I was the lecherous grasshopper. She wanted to save for a rainy day. I guess she never thought about putting my name after the word rainy day. She was younger than me and certainly better prepared financially. But as you can see, the ant dropped dead from a heart attack and the grasshopper's drinking French cognac in a glass made of the finest Bohemian crystal. Are you sure you don't want some?
No, thanks.
Oh, I see. Are you gonna tell me now why you came here? I mean, shouldn't we spend a little more time playing these getting to know you games where we ramble on and on about all things divine and human before we jump into the quicksand of personal gain?
Hey, I'm not here for personal gain.
No, liar. Everything we do for personal gain. Working, talking, listening, and loving, especially loving. There's nothing more selfish than love.
I see that you have quite a pessimistic attitude about life.
What else? When you get to be my age, you realize that life is nothing more than a cruel joke.
Well, excuse me, but you don't have the slightest idea of how I'll be when I'm your age.
Yeah, that's possible. Anyway, fortunately, I won't be around to see it for myself. But at least you must admit that I have a well-rounded perspective about the subject. I was once young. You, on the other hand. Trust me. But forgive me. I'm so impolite. You were about to tell me something. And if you'd like to clear your throat one more time, you can start from where you left off, honey.
I've come here to talk about my father.
What did you say? But I can't believe you.
Sorry, why do I get the feeling that you've been laughing at me ever since I came through that door?
It's not a feeling. I am laughing at you. But I'm also laughing at myself. And at everybody. Even at Jose Antonio. Jose! Jose Antonio! Where are you? That's my cat. You damn spoiled creature! Come on! Get your tail out here this minute or don't dare come back! Go on. I'm listening.
Maybe you'd rather have me come back when you're calmer or when your pet shows up?
No, I am listening. I apologize once again. I've denied you 3 times. All we need now is for the cock to crow. Sure, St. Peter had a good excuse. They could crucify him upside down, and that would be quite uncomfortable, don't you think? But when it comes down to it, I'm just looking for a fickle cat. Huh? I'm all yours.
I found some of my father's letters. Written by you. Don't you have anything to say?
Well, no. Do you have anything to ask?
These letters, they're love letters.
Love? No. Not just love. No. In any case, they'd be letters of love and passion and fire and desire.
Well, that's just another way of saying it.
Boy, the way you say it is everything, believe me. I mean, life is full of pleasant forms of speech, not boring contents. The contents are pure, obvious, simple. Forms of speech allow you more nuance, more games.
Well, call them as you wish. These letters are letters between 2 men, you and my father.
Is that what you think?
I don't think. I know. I've read them.
Don't believe everything you've read or see, and sometimes not even what you lived through.
At times, it's hard not to believe.
I always thought that he would have destroyed them.
I'm sure he would have if he knew that he was going to die.
We're all going to die. You'd have to be stupid to think you're immortal. There are things that should never be left to the last minute. It's been so long since...
Do you think it was wrong of me to read them?
No. I think it was wrong that everyone did not read them at the time, but now... No, I'm very happy that they're in your hands. I would have felt terrible if they'd fallen into your mother's hands. The suffering wife, how embarrassing.
Did you know her?
Yes, we saw each other on a few occasions. A good woman. Not much personality, that's true. Oh, I'm sorry for talking about your mother that way, but if you ask me, I
only asked you if you knew her, not what you thought about her.
Maybe I am laughing at you. But, aren't you a bit defensive?
How would you feel if I had offended your mom?
Me? Delighted. To be honest with you, I couldn't stand her. Sorry to shatter all the gay stereotypes of my generation. No silk scarf around the neck, no adored mother. But let me tell you something. I did not offend your mother. I only said that she was a good woman, but lacking personality. Generally, those two traits go together. I mean, how many good people do you know with personality?
I don't know, but I think a lot of times people confuse personality with bad tempers.
Yeah, look, that's a good theme for a debate. Personality versus bad temper in the new millennium. You sure you don't want me to get you a drink? It's on Carmen. She always treated her guests very well.
No. I want you to talk about my father.
Well. I was going to ask you the same thing. I would assume that you'd know him a little bit at least, 20-some years living side by side with someone's not exactly a fly-by-night.
Is that what your thing was all about?
Not so fast.
I'm 31 years old.
You look younger. You're a lucky guy. On the other hand, I've always looked my age. Another misfortune to add to the list.
I only knew him as a son.
And you think that's not much?
Yeah, not much.
Then you didn't know him at all, huh? I've always been surprised by people's curiosity to know how people live outside of the situation in which they met them. We're all entitled to a bit of mystery.
Lies are different from mystery.
Could you explain the difference?
Lies hide the truth. Mystery only envelops it, giving it a magical aura.
He was clever, very clever, but definitely cleverer than his father. He wanted to play games. I'm not sure if consciously or subconsciously. It didn't really matter. I played along.
Fine, let's talk about your father, but not today. I'm tired. I have a splitting headache and a runaway cat. Come back tomorrow and bring all the letters with you. I'd like to read them again.
He was playing games with me, but I let him. My curiosity was so great that I was willing to pay the price of his mockery. Definitely a very strange guy, miles apart from my father. What could they have had in common? What could have made them pair up? Why that love?
Hello, Rafael. I'm writing you this letter in desperation, like everything that concerns you, like all of my days since I've met you. I would never have imagined a love like this.
It's not a good idea to imagine, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. They follow the rules of chance more than those of mathematics. But I'm sure you've already been there. At least once in your life, you have to shut your eyes and jump off the cliff. I mean, you can hit the ground hard, but that free fall is unforgettable.
I would never have dreamt of bitterness so sweet or pain this pleasurable. Rafael, I can finally say it. You destroyed my life. And now your son wants to get to know you better. So tempting, my darling. So tempting.